Here I am doing Easter bags in October, but that's okay. Just shows the problems of being a one-person show. Anyway, I would call these designer baby tote bags. I also call them baby purses. I made them for two of my friends' little girls for Easter. And I was inspired by one time I tried to make a little purse out of a piece of pink polka dot felt. All I did was fold it over and sew it, and I'm like, but that wouldn't be very strong. And it looked quite cute. But I'm like, I'm gonna go all out with these and just make them super, super cute. I didn't use felt. I ordered some material and I made it, extra thick. I'm really pleased with the design I came up with. I wanted to do, I stitched personally those little stickers. Those are little stickers with a bunny and everything. I stitched each one personally. And it was tricky because the stickiness made your needle sticky. So it was a bit of a problem. And I believe I double folded the cloth so it was doubled. So it would be extra strong because, it's for little one-year-old babies. They'll be tough on it. And then I did their initial on each one. In retrospect, I probably should have somehow, maybe, I don't know, made it bigger or somehow hemmed around the edges to make because it looks like it's going to shed, the initial. Oh, well, I guess it's just one of the negatives of being not the greatest crafter in the world. Now, I did the handles of the bags. I did them in their yarn. But first I braided 3 strands of yarn. And then I braided the 3 braided strands together to make the handle. And I'm pleased. I think they're pretty strong. And of course, then I had to reinforce. When I attached the handles, I had to sew them in really tight and reinforce them. And I ended up using those daisies to cover them up. And I had in mind to do the daisies because you see I am kind of an over-the-top person. But some of those fashion shows tell me there are people who are more over-the-top than I. So I just sort of came about the design as I went. I had in mind like polka dots material, and I found that. And then I'm like looking up little Easter shapes, and then I happened to find those little bunnies and chicks. They look like they are, fabric, even though they're felt stickers. They're just felt stickers, but I stitched them on every one. It was kind of tricky, but I was really pleased. I did it on both sides, and it was a good project. The main thing I would have done differently is those letters look like they're going to shred. But I guess they won't last forever. But I'm pleased how I freehand drew the A and the B, and cut them out, and just put them together. And the babies are still using them. I saw my friend had hers at church for her little girl. And it still had stuffed things in it. She said, oh, she uses it at home all the time and has it in her toy box. So that's good. I'm glad the baby is getting use of her first purse. So, my designer bags that I designed myself. I'm getting into fashion someday. See, designer baby purses. And I won't be super expensive, and I promise not to be super ridiculous. And I probably could have had more of a lining in there. Maybe in the future I would have done a lining, because these would be too expensive if you tried to just give them to people. And I gave each little girl a bunny and a chick in her Easter purse. So she'd have something to put in it. The little chicks that hop. I think it was such a cute little present. They're like a little gift bag, but they're also designer baby purses designed by me. So, I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope it's given you some inspiration. I don't know, I just let my imagination run wild. I just have an idea how to make a baby tote, baby purse, and then I'm like, what color shall I make it? What size shall I make it? And I can do the initials, I can do daisies. You gotta know what's too much, what's not too much. I said I had a few little minor things, but turned out really good. Talk to you later.